Hello, it's Jordan from Super Gamers Central, and today I'm going to be talking about what placements to have with your traps on Orcs Must Die. Okay, so I'm open up the spell book, go with the basics. But today, in this level, you get a push trap. It's been given you specifically for this map. The traps that you're given on maps usually mean that they'll come in handy for this specific map and will help you out a lot. So I'm just going to choose some there, basic. Okay, what you want to do on this level, you see there's two ways of entering. Oh, nearly fell in the acid. Okay, so what you need to do, my favourite way of doing things is just to save a little bit of money and make it a lot easier for you. So just barricade one side off. This means the orcs won't go there. Okay, so now you're given the push traps. The push traps will be able to knock the orcs into the acid pit, which will kill them. Which means it's a guaranteed one-hit kill as long as they're in this kill zone, so to speak. To make sure the push traps are most effective, place slows underneath them, so the orcs will be trapped and it'll make sure that they're hit more and often than just when they're walking through it because they're slowed down. Okay, so I'm just going to unleash the horde here and just see how effective this is.
They're breaking through.
In the acid, one down. Oh, he's got pushed all the way over. Let's just wait a little bit and see how effective it is. As you can see, it doesn't push all the way, but that's what your crossbow's for. Get some headshots. Bang. As you can see, that wave went really fast, just because of the amount of people that were pushed off into the edge. So, to capitalise on this, what also I'm going to do is put some spike traps at the beginning, which will give them a periodic slow, which will poison them and do some damage over time as well. So let's just see how well they manage this time. Bearing in mind you have to watch this bit where there are no traps currently affecting targets. As you get further on, your traps will cover this whole bank near the acid pit, which means you will have less orcs coming through. It'll make your job as a crossbow sniper guy a lot easier. Okay, so now what you want me to be doing is putting some more spike traps down. What this will do is slow them again. It just makes it easier and does a little bit more damage for when you try and use your crossbow. I always go for slows first because killing people with your crossbow is a lot more reliable than using traps. And I am also a terrible shot. Okay, so I've just fast forwarded a bit here. Now, as you can see, the composition I've got at the moment is when they come here, they should take damage from the wall traps. As they come here, it should do a lot of damage, so that if they come down this bit where there is no kill zone, they're just going to die easily from your crossbows. Here, they've got lots of things to push them off the edge and kill them. And at the end, I have the dwarven spring traps. What these will do is to push them all the way to the start of the traps again, which will ensure that none of them can get past, which means you can watch the other side without having to worry. So here we can see the main trap, or the main section where the orcs will be coming from, in action. And let's see how effective our traps are at stopping the horde. I'm not going to use any crossbow fire because I'm just going to see how well my traps fare against them.
Watch for traps. My foot.
As you can see, he's launched all the way back to the start. Now I need to run over here quickly.
It's lunchtime.
Oh, just lost a bit. Well, that's what happens when you record and try to show something rather than actually play. I guess that's one of the downsides of commentating and trying to show something. You can't really be in two places at once. But as you can see, this side held its own without me having to fire a single crossbow bolt. Okay, so now I can watch this back gate while the other one takes all the traps to kill the orcs. So I don't need to be in two places at once, which makes my job here a lot easier. Bearing in mind you want to put slow traps down as well as only using your crossbow because it makes the firing just that bit more effective. So that's one wave over, and we'll skip to the next one. Okay, so we're on the final round now. I'm just going to demonstrate how effective this trap composition can be built with your crossbow. So the damage comes from the floor traps and the wall traps with a slow in between, which just helps like reset the traps once something comes through. And here's an ogre, so I'm going to have to take my time and headshot this guy. If only I had my ice magic with me now, be able to one-shot him. Okay, the ogre's down. And as you can see, the archers just die by the traps because they don't move very fast and it's easy to headshot. It's so easy with the traps, the spikes just doing damage. You can just spray like this for all you care and you'll get plenty of kills just with the extra slight damage from the crossbow with the traps, which work well together just to annihilate the other team. Okay, that's one side done. Now let's go back to the other and just see how well we're doing. Of course you have to remember that ogres aren't affected by push traps, so as you can see when he walks over this trap here, he's not even going to be affected, so you have to stun him and take him down yourself, the good old fashioned way. Oh shoot! God damn it! Ah, I'm bad at it. Ah well, you saw that. You saw me demonstrate how traps work, and you saw me fail quite a lot. When I did this on my own, I got 5 stars, but that's without commentating and trying to show you stuff. So, this has been Super Gamers Central. Goodbye.